1, 2. I am not counting, but thankful I am able to donate blood and am not receiving it. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. It is an essential part for surgeries, cancer treatments, chronic illnesses, and traumatic injuries. Whether a patient receives a whole blood, red cells, platelets, or plasma, this life-saving care starts with just one person making a generous donation. I am here with the American Red Cross, and I'm not here to simply ask for money, but to show you the power of 2 seconds. The American Red Cross is an organization founded in 1881 by Clara Barton in Washington, D.C. The Worldwide Red Cross movement began early in order to provide mutual aid for victims of the war. To name two of the main ones, World War I and II. Clara Barton became the first president of the American Red Cross and led the organization for the next 23 years. Just days after the first local chapter of the American Red Cross was established in Danville, New York, on August 22, 1881, they were already helping people that were dealing with wildfires. The American Red Cross provides aid to victims of fire, flood, and hurricane over the next several years and are still doing that today. The Red Cross provides about 40% of our nation's blood and blood components. All the generation volunteers donations, but simply can't meet all demands because only about 3% of the age eligible people donate blood yearly. Let's stop and think about that. Only 3% of age eligible people donate blood yearly. Each new donors helps us meet patients' needs. So, now that we understand the history of the American Red Cross, let's understand the power of the American Red Cross. I'm going to name some numbers off for you. I want you to just stop and think about the numbers. 36,000, 7,000, 21 million, 90,000, 100,000, 1,000. Okay. Approximately 36,000 units of red blood cells is needed every day in the United States. Nearly 7,000 units of platelets and 10,000 units of plasma are needed daily in the United States. The average red blood cell transfusion is approximately 3 units. The blood type most often requested by hospitals is type O. Sickle cell disease affects 90,000 to 100,000 people in the United States. About 1,000 newborns are born with this disease each year. Sickle cell patients can require blood transfusions throughout their lives. According to the American Cancer Society, many of them will need blood, sometimes daily, during their chemo treatments. A single car accident victim can require as many as 100 pints of blood. So, my question for you is, how many of you know your blood type? Okay, put your hands down. How many of you have donated blood, red blood cells, platelets, or plasma? Okay. How many of you have been a part of those every 2 seconds? How many of you needed blood before? Okay. This is the power of the American Red Cross. Each year, an estimated 68 million people in the U.S. donates blood. 13.6 million whole blood and red blood cells are collected in the U.S. each year. One donation can potentially save up to 3 lives. Let me say that again. One donation can potentially save up to 3 lives. This is a quote from Ben, type O negative donor. To know that my blood, O negative blood, is literally the doctor in emergency room's first line of defense is very important to me to donate, and to donate on a regular basis. So I ask you, what is your reason for donating? I give you the facts and the numbers, so let me ask you this. How many of you know someone that at some point in their lives needed a blood? Now look around the room. Wow. This is why some of you donate to the American Red Cross. Not because of the people in New York or California, but because of your neighbors, friends, and family. 1, 2. Every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood. So I encourage you to donate and support the American Red Cross, but more importantly, support your neighbors, friends, and family. Again, I'm here with the American Red Cross, and I thank you for your time. Thank you.